We're here at a certain pizza place in Cleveland Heights picking up the dough and the pepperoni for tonight's pizzas. Luckily, they have very good dough and pepperoni and they let us buy it separately. Should be good.
When?
Okay, we're looking at what we got. Look at that pepperoni. Okay,
Fresh.
I know that Sophia likes pepperoni. What do you think? Okay. And here's the dough. One pizza. Two pizza. Looks good. All right. Now on to Whole Foods for more of the ingredients.
When?
Okay. We're here at Whole Foods. We're picking up the rest of the ingredients. Sliced mushrooms. That's not going on the girls' pizza. It's going on Dad's pizza. Okay.
When?
Okay. Look at the neat rows of zucchini up here. Okay, we're going to have that in a little bit tomorrow. We're supposed to get 5. It's not for the pizza. Does that count? Julie, does that count?
No.
Sophia, does that count?
No.
Sophie's over here helping.
Hi.
Okay.
Okay.
Great. Okay. Guess what secret ingredient Dad has not mentioned, but will be present at the table?
What? Flavor Cheetos?
Beer. Okay,
Oh,
let's go. Okay, so we're getting lettuce. That's going to be for a salad. You know, when we go to Dewey's, we normally have Caesar salad before. We'll have that this time, along with some lettuce for the bunnies. Okay.
Yeah, we need 2 of them.
And 2 is, yeah, I got 2 here. Should we pick another pack up just to be safe?
Yeah, because. Okay.
Okay, you can never have too much lettuce.
Yeah.
Here we are. I have to have beer if I'm going to eat pizza. And ales are what I like. The Ithaca Flower Power. Hey, that's a good one. Bell's Two-Hearted Ale. It's another good one. I like Stone as well, but I don't
Don't have ice cream after.
I'm going to go with the Ithaca Flower Power today. Here, Sophie, watch out behind you. So here's Parmesan for the salad. And we'd like to get mozzarella for the pizza, but Mom said not to get whole milk mozzarella. So we're going to have to look for skim milk mozzarella if they have it. We'll see. And what else do we need then? Olive oil, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we looked a little bit and couldn't find skim milk mozzarella, so we're going with the whole milk mozzarella. And, you know, we don't have to use all of it at once, so hopefully it'll taste good and won't be too unhealthy. So olive oil, and we use quite a bit of it. We don't need the big, you know, gallon jugs, but I think this will do. It's 365 Whole Food brand, and so we certainly need that for the pizza and, you know, salad dressing, everything. Okay.
That's our last thing.
That's our last bit of ingredient. Oh, I'm sorry. Sophie, is it? What else do we have?
That's all.
That's all?
Yes.
Okay, Sophie says that's all.
Okay. The least. Now we will be showing you how to make this stuff later. Bye.
Safety tip number 53. Make sure you wash your mushrooms before using them. That's what we're going to do right now. We've got some nice mushrooms from Giant Eagle. We're going to put them in the colander. And you can see the little flecks of dirt in there, see? And we need to get those off.
Get them off very thoroughly.
Thoroughly, yes, that's right.
You don't want dirty mushrooms on your pizza.
Dirty mushrooms.
Take one mushroom and wash it very thoroughly.
Yep, so just kind of... Okay, we've got all the mushrooms cleaned. And so now what we need to do is chop them. I admit that I'm not a pro chopper. So I'm just going to do my best here. And then I'll resort to just uncontrolled kind of chopping into fine bits as much as I can.
Remember, hold your mushroom very sturdy, or else you might cut yourself.
Yeah, you don't want to cut yourself.
And use a sharp knife, or else a dull knife.
I hear the pros say that the sharp knife is the key.
I'm one of the pros.
Okay, Julie's one of the pros.
Chop each mushroom into very thin bits.
All right, and now the uncontrolled, like,
But make sure you keep your hand over the knife because your knife will go uncontrolled. And you might cut yourself.
And I'm sure there are those who say, he needs to learn. I do need to learn.
Remember, Monsieur Paul is a training cook. A cook in training. So chop each mushroom very thoroughly.
Okay, so there we go. A bunch of chopping. And now what we need to do is just put it in the bowl so it's ready, nice and neat. It's probably too much mushroom for one pizza, but hey, you know what? I don't think it's too bad to have too much mushroom around.
Yes, it is.
I mean, it's not tuna, but you know.
So slide the mushrooms with the knife into a bowl. A medium-sized bowl.
Yeah.
And you can have too much tuna.
You can never have too much tuna.
Yes, you can. You can
All
always have
Well,
too much tuna.
see, now you're being exposed to a little bit of disagreement here, but that's fine. Okay.
And use a cutting board to chop all the mushrooms.
Yeah. All right. Done. Okay, so here's the sauce that we're going to use. De Fratelli all-purpose Italian sauce. You know, I guess it tastes good. So we're going to use it on pizza.
Use a spoon to take off the lid if you have trouble.
Yeah, you don't want to cut yourself.
And pour it into a medium-sized bowl.
And we've got the ladle ready to spread out over the pizza dough once it's made. Okay, good enough. Here we go, and let's taste test.
Is it good? Hit the spot.
Okay, here we are in the middle of spreading out the dough and woo, getting excited here.
Like the pizza man.
All right, I don't know that that's really helping, but
And we have Sophie here to help. Hi.
she's done with her French horn.
Which you might have heard or might not have.
Might not have. Okay.
Spread the pizza very thoroughly or else it won't be.
Yeah.
And we don't want my phone on the counter. Or else it might have pizza on it. And it's
I'm not a professional. I don't know what is this doing?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I wouldn't do that. Only do that if you're a professional pizza man.
I know and know why you're doing it.
Tip, only do that if you're a professional pizza man. Oh, I think I know why. It kind of like spreads out the dough when you're throwing it. Air kind of like spreads it out. Oh,
Okay.
I think. So we
Is there
have
a
our...
roller? Do we have a roller?
I'll ask Mom. Okay, so we suggested that we take the dough out of the freezer because it's easier to work with at room temperature. So I'm going to unwrap it. It actually looks a lot smaller through the window of Dewey's because this is one of the sizes. Okay. And just set it on the tray. Alright. Now we have this. See, it's colder like this, you feel. Yeah. Yeah. People say it's easier to work with when it's room temperature, so we're just going to let this sit.
I'm okay. So we're struggling mightily with the pizza dough, and we have an irregularly shaped pizza that I'm sure is going to have a funny crust, but hey, let's just hope it tastes good.
Make sure the crust isn't too thick or else you'll have a super thick crust. And a holy pizza. And spread the pizza sauce all over.
Okay.
Which
thick,
we are doing right now.
thick pizza sauce.
Yum.
Yeah, apparently it tastes really good.
Very good.
All right. Now we put the cheese on. Everybody wants cheese, right?
Obviously. A pizza's not a pizza without cheese.
You have to spread it lightly around so it's not too thick or else it will be impossible to chew and you might choke. So you want to spread it around lightly and evenly all over the pizza or else it's not pizza.
Okay.
Alright.
Let's finish this 1 cup up. Here we go.
And That's the cheese.
And then we want the pepperoni on just part of it, right?
Yeah.
I hate pepperoni.
I want the lopsided edge.
Okay.
I want the smoothie, the even edge.
Now, it depends on what kind of person you are. If you like pepperoni, like I do, you can have it thickly spread around. If you don't like it so much, just have it like evened out, like here, 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 here.
But if you
Not
hate
so much.
pepperoni like me, don't have it at all.
I don't know how she survives, but okay. So yeah. Pepperoni person.
Does that look good?
Yep.
In neat rows, but I wouldn't like that side.
Do you want them doubled up?
No, there was just an empty spot.
Okay. And now, I heard the beeping of the stove, which means that it's already preheated.
It's time to put it in the oven. Dun 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 dun.
Bye, pizza!
Goodbye. See you when you're cooked.
Okay.
Goodbye, pizza.
Okay.
Remember to have it set at 4:35. In about 20 minutes will do.
So the beeper went off, and let's open up the oven and see. There we go.
Yum.
Okay, don't get too close and take it out. It looks pretty good to me.
Always burn oven mitt while reaching into a hot oven.
Oh, yeah. You'll learn. There we go.
The freshly baked pizza.
Okay, we have to let it
Ah.
cool down a little bit.
Ooh.
Keep it going. Hey, here's the dough for the next one.
It seems pretty room temperature.
Not quite, but yeah, I think that was it turned out, that may turn out okay, but it definitely is better to warm up your dough before you begin to spread it out for the pizza.
Warm it up because it will be easier to work with.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Putting a little more effort into this pizza with the spices and all. So we've got sage and oregano and basil. And we're going to put garlic on.
It's a fancy pizza.
Yep. Okay. Okay. Hey, grassy. All right. And now we need to we've got garlic. Watch out when you put garlic on.
This pizza will scare away vampires.
Yeah. 3 cloves of garlic in this tiny pizza. Okay, we need the fork.
Use a fork or a knife to scrape it off, and don't use your own fingers, or you'll cut yourself.
It's a garlic beard.
Like Merlin's beard. Or Albus Dumbledore.
Okay.
Except Albus Dumbledore has a much longer beard.
Boy, this is not uniform, so we're going to get big shots of... One bite, we'll get big shots of garlic here.
Remind me not to try it.
Okay. All right, and now the other ingredients. We've got onions.
Keep some extra tissues around. Put all the ingredients all around, or else you don't want one bite to have all the ingredients and all the flavor, and one bite to be bland.
And I put it underneath the cheese. Why don't we put the cheese on now? There we go, mozzarella. Well, can you smell the onions, Julie?
No.
Oh.
Sprinkle it all around.
Okay.
Try to make sure that you can't see the
And
onion.
now mushrooms.
Did they grow them from the ground?
No. They're space mushrooms.
Good thing they're washed.
Yep. Okay, and some pepperoni. And we've got red pepper.
And we have one last secret ingredient at the end.
Yeah, that'll be the ELC.
That'll be the beep.
That'll be the oni.
And it's not the beer.
Okay. Oh, here it is. Pepperoni.
But that's not the secret ingredient either.
Oh, what is? I guess I don't know.
Try to put the pepperoni in rows.
Neatly, like soldiers marching.
Yes, neatly.
Okay, there you go.
Bon voyage pizza. Keep it at 4:35.
This will be a transformational event for the pizza.
Goodbye pizza. See you in 20 minutes.
Okay. Here are the girls. How is it, Julie?
It's very, very, very good.
Okay. Are you peppered out? Are you hot peppered out? Okay. Still got some orange juice left. Sophie, how are you doing? How's the pizza?
It's good. It could use a little less sauce, but it's good.
Okay. We're learning lessons as we go.
It's a little bit soggy, so
Soggy.
it's warm.
Yeah, and warm. We waited until I got my other pizza done. Okay. Well, here's the other pizza. It's got all the toppings on it. It looks pretty puffy.
Yeah, we might have had to stab it with a fork a few times.
Yep.
If your
And-
pizza's too puffy, stab it with a utensil.
And you know
a
what?
sharp utensil.
I'd like to learn how to make, throw it up in the air, toss it, make good pizza. I think that'd be something fun to learn. Well, girls, what do you think about pizza night?
It's very, very good.
Yeah,
Delicious.
it was. I personally think you could use a little less sauce, seeing as mine fell apart a few times.
All right.
And it was a little bit soggy too. But
Oh.
otherwise, it was very, very good.
Okay. Well, that's it from pizza night. Wait, goodbye, girls.
Bye. And wait.
Come cook with us next time on Monsieur Paul.
Okay. So, wow, everything's cleaned up, and we've got the pizza here waiting for the girls' mom to come home and enjoy it. We thought about things that went right, things that could have gone better. I think Sophie's going to lead us through that discussion.
Yes.
What I'd like to do now is just make sure, we don't need to put it in the refrigerator and have it get cold. It's best to have it warm, but in the meantime, let's put some parchment paper over it just to make sure that it's safe from germs and whatnot.
And bunnies, by the way.
And bunnies. And here's Sophie to talk you through some words of advice.
Okay, so we thought about a few things, as Monsieur Paul said. We thought about a few things that could have gone better, what we did right, and a few tips. Here they are. Okay, so first, I personally think we used a little too much sauce. You'll see us put like 3 layers on there. You should only use like 1 or 2. And as the secret ingredient that we did mention, it is crushed red pepper. You see that? Okay. We were gonna film that, but Julie put too much on her pizza and she's the only one that likes this. So it will be good with your pizza. It will add a little spice. Just don't put too much of it on. So yeah. What also goes well with this is just a simple glass of orange juice. So yeah, you can have that. And what we think went well, I personally we all think that the toppings were a good choice and that the cheese was spread nicely. So again, you've got to layer it precisely, spread it all out, so as Julie said, it's not bland in one spot, tastes like there's too much taste in another. You just want to spread everything out evenly. And that's pizza night.
Bye!
Hey, sorry, I got cut off by somebody. Bye!